I would like to share a technique with you guys of how to summarize your recorded transcripts from Zoom. Yesterday, I showed how you can use Zoom to create presentations in a much simpler way than you would do with fancy video editing software. So that's great, but it's a very manual process. One of the nice things that comes out of recording a presentation with Zoom is that you get this you guys can see IntelliJ, right? So you get this text file. It originally comes down with a VTT extension, and it has the narration of your video transcribed into text. And I can't really use this format because it's extremely fragmented, but everything you said is in there. And this is a really quick way to narrate something. So you go, so it's storytelling style video. So you describe something as you go through the material, kind of like what I'm doing now, and it creates this fragmented text description. So what I showed you yesterday is that this is a great first step, because then you can just enter this into ChatGPT yourself and create a nicely flowing, coherent document out of it, which you can use as a proper script to create professional sounding narration, right? Because this is not professional sounding. This is just a very casual thing, like what I'm doing now. But if it's a serious video, you might want to make it sound really nice and flowing and correct grammar. So what you would do is I just change the share to my browser, and then you will see what I mean. You can go, so this is, these are the three files that come down. So you go into recordings and transcripts. It gives you a list of your recordings, and you click one of them. And then this downloads three files. One of them is an audio file, the other is a video file, and the third one is the audio transcript. That's what we want. Now, this is, so what you could do is you could copy that entire thing and create a prompt and put it into ChatGPT yourself. Or if you're a developer, you can use developer tools. And that's what this video is about. You can go into the Zoom developer network. You need to get an API key and use that API key to download the videos and the transcripts. It's the transcript that you actually need for this. And then once you have the transcript, you can go using the Open API, the ChatGPT API platform to transform this into a nicely flowing document. So these are your two resources. One of them is, you guys can see this, right? So one of them is developers.zoom.us/docs/API. The other is platform.openapi.com/docs/API-reference/introduction. So the application itself, I just want to show you that. So I did this using Python just because it's so much simpler to get something going really fast. So let's just yeah, so let's just change the share to IntelliJ, and then I can show how this works. All right, so this is the code that's doing the first step of this. This code downloads the documents and caches them locally. So this is using, as you guys can see, it's using the Zoom developer API. And then it goes through what I'm doing is you can request for meetings in a certain time slot. So that's what I'm doing. And then you download all of that and you fish out the VTT file. That's what we are really interested in. So this is doing the first step of the code. And then the next step is, okay. I don't know why it doesn't, okay. The next step of the code is going into the other part, which is the refinement of the document using the ChatGPT API. So this takes the downloaded document path. So now we have the VTT file locally. I take that document, and first I ask it, I embed the document, and I ask it to please transform it into a nicely coherent text. And once it's done, I also ask it another thing, which is to prefix it with the time. I found that this was necessary because otherwise it's hard to know where to insert the narration it creates. And this comes up with a really, really nice thing that I think is very usable. So I'm running this thing, and I already have the result here, so you don't have to we don't have to wait. So let me just share the browser again. This is my result. So this is what it comes out with. It summarizes all those fragmented little 2-3 word sentences that are barely readable of your improvised narration into this nice coherent prose with the time index. And now I can, this is hitting my local server, by the way, as you guys can see. So the one I just started up. And so it's prefixing with a time index, so you can just go in using a tool, just insert your narration right where it belongs. So it's really great. All of these pieces can be put together to build a really nice video creation tool, which should speed up creating videos. Thank you for listening. That's all I wanted to share today.